Hi, chat. Welcome to stream. We're back. I finally have recovered from the fucking Katsukan sickness that, I don't know. I don't really know much about it. It just did not feel great for like a week. But it's okay. We're back now. We're in it. We're ready to go. With more fucking Ace Attorney, baby. We're back in the business. Let's go, baby. Yeah, I mean, we're here to hopefully wrap up this case. And then once the case is wrapped up, we're all good then, I think. So, like, I'm genuinely trying to think of, like, if there's anything else. Once we wrap up this case, I think there's one more case. I think there's 5 cases in Ace Attorney 1. I think each game is 5 cases. Maybe I'm wrong. There might be 6. I don't know. I genuinely don't know the number of cases. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I got this. It's completely okay though. We'll get it. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll cross that bridge once we get there. For now, we, I believe, just got through day 3, surprisingly unscathed. And we got a little bit of time to do shit. Oh, that's right. Edgeworth was talking some shit. He was like, "Oh, you can't save me. I don't remember." Something about being edgy. And we were like, "It's okay. We love you anyways, Edgeworth." What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? I don't remember. Do you remember like a week ago, Maya? Memory of a crime that I committed. Oh, that's right. The memory of a murder. Because I think he might have been the guy who shot his dad in the DL6 incident. I don't think he intended to shoot his dad, but he probably shot his dad because it was dark out. My guess is like the elevator light turned off or something like that, or maybe it was dark, just dark in the elevator. And then he shot his dad and he was like, "Oops, I killed my dad." And everyone's like, "No, it's fine. You didn't see him." Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory's been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life, never. It's not like there's, you know, any sort of important events that are going on related to a case from like 10 years ago. No, none of that's happening. There's nothing important that happened in the past that, you know, seems like it's heavily related to what's going on now. It might be involved in Edgeworth's trauma. Come on, chat, you're crazy. Nick. Oh, hi, Larry.
Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya?
I thought you had a girlfriend.
Swooning? Me? I wasn't in the aisles. Oh, yeah, I do remember feeling faint.
Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right?
Larry, stop. Larry, you're done. We're cutting you off already. She's 17? She's 17, and you are much older than that. Yeah, you were way older than that. 23. Jesus Christ, man.
Right, Nick?
Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. Phoenix? Do you like Larry? That's unfortunate.
What the fuck, man? You don't... I think you could do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero.
All right, man. That's a lot. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious.
Yeah. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. I think he killed him.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty, edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night?
Fucking, I don't know, man.
Nick?
I don't know. Fucking, maybe? But what I do know is, I love Edgeworth, and Edgeworth loves me. I'm going to believe in you two until the end.
Us two?
Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right?
Nah, he means me, right, Nick?
Yeah, you, Larry.
Not me. But why you, Larry?
Eh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick?
Is it because we were all childhood friends at one point, and that's like the whole thing? Larry seems like he's the most useless of the childhood friend trio.
Enough of the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true, but when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait, was that when you two were classmates?
Yeah, in grade school. They saved me, Miles. And Larry, they saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know?
What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about?
Huh? Sorry, I kinda forgot.
Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear the story today, and that's final.
Okay, it's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial, a class trial. Somebody cue the fucking Danganronpa music. Fucking what is it? What is it fucking the bear Monokuma says? Fucking
A body has been discovered.
dude, Danganronpa was my shit when I was like 14.
A class trial?
I had a friend group that was obsessed with Danganronpa. And now Danganronpa's back. People like Danganronpa again. It's crazy. It was like cringe to be a Danganronpa fan, and now everyone's like, no, I love Danganronpa actually. And I'm like, where were you like fucking 5 years ago? Where everyone was like, fuck Danganronpa, I hate that shit. Hey, remember Larry? Spring, the end of 3rd grade? Kid in our class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money? You became a defense attorney over lunch money?
Well, our school is really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch for a home.
Oh, I see.
Anyways, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside.
Oh, yeah. Now that you mention it, I do remember that.
I can see why you forget, though. It was $38. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skip PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So they thought you did it?
Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? This is some very fucking, like, well-organized children. The next day, we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant.
I didn't do it.
Also, crazy that the teacher was like, yeah, let's hold a trial for this one kid stealing lunch money.
Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was you, thief. Give that money back. You're the deputy. No one play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not gonna play with you anymore. You should be allowed the real English or the library card. The 50 cents you loaned him. Oh my god. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right.
In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it.
Go over and apologize, Phoenix.
Nuh-uh, I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, and I had this ugly-ass t-shirt on. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened.
He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place.
You should all be ashamed, amateurs.
Miles?
Oh my god, he looks exactly how I would expect him to look like as a fucking kid. He's got a fucking bow tie. Oh my god, Edgeworth got bullied hard in school. There's no way he didn't. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Look at that fucking tie, dude. Fucking loser outfit.
It wasn't you who stole my money, was it?
No.
Then you shouldn't apologize.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth's money got stolen? Of course Edgeworth's money got stolen.
Fucking rich
Asshole boy.
Everyone's been shouting you did, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent.
But, Miles, it was your money that was stolen.
Yeah, he did. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? Oh, hi, Larry.
This is always how it is. Everybody getting up and picking out one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it.
Okay, but did you do it?
Very well. I will place the money myself. This class trial is over.
This could have been solved with just talking to a teacher, but okay. Or not a teacher, talking to a parent. But okay. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. And then Edgeworth moved to another school. We met back sometime around college. We became more than friends, potentially. Or maybe we are becoming more than friends. Who knows?
Wow, I had no idea. Also, you didn't need to, include the detail of you guys becoming more than friends. I don't need to know that. That's kind of a personal life thing.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I didn't realize you and Edgeworth were fucking. That's crazy, dude. I mean, I forgot.
Well, that's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well, I was just lucky I took the day off from school. If I had been there, they would have thought I had done it. So I took it kind of personally, you see.
Yeah, when something smells, it's usually the buds. It's true. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father.
We only commissioned one piece of art for little Edgeworth, baby. So we're only going to use this one piece of art for little baby Edgeworth. Don't expect anything fancy. I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my father. A famous defense attorney.
Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. We never heard from him again. I'm gonna be honest, I thought he died.
The DL6 incident.
Yeah, right. Nah, I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had something to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
Oh, several years later when I had heard Edgeworth's name again, there's an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of the Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. It's a surprise he didn't get his fucking, license to do legal work taken away. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Why did we allow him to still do trials? If everybody knows he doctors evidence, why is he allowed to still do trials? God, why does Japan afford to have the worst court system ever?
But wait, what happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all.
That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. He hates me.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. That's so depressing.
I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided.
Wait, you don't mean that's why? That's why you became a defense attorney, to meet Edgeworth? Oh my
God. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. Oh my God, these two are so in fucking love, dude. These two love each other. Are you kidding me? In court. Oh my God. They're courting each other. Courting each other, chat. Literally. Edgeworth believed in me and I believe in him. He's in pain and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Oh my god. I love this Yowie. It's so good. Alright, Yowie's a little too far, but maybe that's okay.
Whoa, Nick, what's with the Yowie mentions? No, we're all good on that right now. Go watch Heated Rivalry if you want that, or Yuri on Ice, which is ironically about Yowie and not Yuri. Isn't that funny? So, is that why you helped me out for free?
Yeah. I helped you because I believed in you. Since I don't remember saying I'd do it for free.
Nick!
Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay?
Right. Well, it very may well be.
Well, first there's the rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is.
I'm like 99% sure he's Yanni Yogi. I didn't settle for who. I guess I could clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. What did I take out? I took out like 2 things, I think. Oh. Bye, Larry. We're gonna go check around for shit. Hi, Edgeworth. Hey. Hello, Phoenix's boyfriend. Oh, you look as grim as always.
Mr. Edgeworth? I heard the story about the class trial.
Class trial? What do you mean?
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade?
Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that.
Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
I guess it was really impressionable on me. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney.
All right, Maya, I don't need to tell him everything about me. Ridiculous. Oh, gee, thanks. Fucking, all right. That said, does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Oh my god. This guy's so... Is it Tsundere? Is that the one where they're like, ugh, I hate you, but I love you, but I hate you? Isn't that... Is that the right term? I'm trying to remember... I don't remember all the deres, or whatever the fuck there are. There's a lot of them, and I don't remember what they all mean. I just remember Tsundere. I remember Yandere is the crazy one because of that weird Yandere Simulator game, or whatever the fuck it was. Yandere Simulator? Is that what it was? Yandere Girls? Something like that? I don't know. Well, maybe yeah, but... I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Why prosecute? Hey, Edgeworth. Why did you become a prosecutor anyway? Oh, you used to look up your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? Right. No, I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. Fucking thanks, Edgeworth. What do you mean? My father was taken from me and you'd want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person.
One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right?
Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. Oh, that'd be Robert Hammond. On that day 15 years ago. The 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. That's a really long time. Well, when we were rescued, we had all suffered oxygen deprivation. I lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? And even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had not been of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. Oh, well, that's why you like making fake evidence. I understand now. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. do you hate me? Because I'm a defense attorney and I'm defending you? What's your relationship with Von Karma? He seems kind of like a freak. And he's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him.
So he's like my sister was to you, Nick.
Yeah, but Mia was cool and awesome. Fucking Von Karma seems like an asshole, and I hate him. He was a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life. He is obsessed with doing everything perfectly.
Perfectly, huh?
Well, in all the cases he's taken on, none were left unsolved. Not one suspect was declared innocent ever. Well, sounds like somebody we know.
But that's...
I know. It's possible some of those suspects were indeed innocent. However, it's impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Well, I mean, we've already found a he's already, like, crashed out in front of us before. I feel like we can get him. Edgeworth, if what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. So, I hope you're wrong.
He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's a strange situation which I find myself, I'll admit. Yeah, no kidding. What do you think of... Here, check out this photo of your dead dad.
Nick, no! That's a photo of his father. Don't show him that.
You're right. Now probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories. What is it? Stop, nothing. Huh?
You don't know. What about the DL6 incident?
It was that case that changed my life. And tomorrow, on December 28th, the statute of limitations runs out. Tomorrow.
Could that be a coincidence?
But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never.
Are we somehow going to solve both this case and the DL6 incident case in the same trial?
Is that where we're trying to go to? Are we gonna figure out this old guy was Yanni Yogi and find a way to prove that he did it? And also did this murder? I mean, the second one feels weird now that I'm saying it, because I think Yanni Yogi must have done the first one. So, oh god.
Oh, poor Mr. Edgeworth.
What do you think about this bird? Sorry, I'm not sure I can help you with that. Fine. If you've got nothing else to say, Edgeworth, I'll take my business somewhere else. No, shit,
Hey, pal. Long time no see.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
Close one today, eh? I got so worked up, I snapped my tie in half.
how do you snap a tie in half? Sorry about that.
No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we know who really did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise, see? I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal.
Bye, Gumshoe. I almost said bye, Edgeworth. I already said bye to Edgeworth.
Detective Gumshoe sure is active today.
Oh, one other thing.
Eek!
No one can go into the woods today.
The woods?
Where Lotto is camping?
Boys show off limits of camping. Apparently a park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. See?
I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble.
Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Solving the case.
Alright, good to know.
To Gourd Lake.
Huh? The steel eyesore is missing.
Eyesore!
Well, looks like the hot dog stand is closed too.
I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work.
I wonder if that means he's gonna get fired. Well, if it's not here.
This lake sure likes to cause problems, doesn't it?
Huh?
I mean, everything that happened here turned out to be a lie. Gordy was a lie, and all the charges against Mr. Edgeworth are all lies.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Huh.
I mean, I'm glad the charges were all lies, but still.
Yeah, now that I think about it. Surely Yanni Yogi's just hiding in his fucking house, isn't he?
That old caretaker got away.
Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
Ahem. I know that throat clearing of the throat anywhere. Hello. What might you be doing here?
What are you doing here? We're solving a case.
Out for a walk. The days of my youth are much like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Mr. Grossberg? This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth trial ends tomorrow.
That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, it will be fine, right? I'm not so sure about that. What do you mean by that? Oh, I'm just not sure. If you find anything else, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Alright, bye. Thanks. Bye.
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway?
Who knows? It's Grossberg. The boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around.
The caretaker must have run for the hills, huh?
Yeah, looks like it.
He didn't seem like a bad person.
I mean, he sounds like he was a murderer, so... I don't know if your judgment is the best, Maya. Maybe he's hiding underneath the fucking, table there.
Nobody's home. Hello, Squawk. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, Squawk.
Can we ask Polly where her owner's been?
I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, Squawk.
Fishing rod? This fishing pole looks expensive. Maybe we should bring it to Detective Gumshoe. You don't you think the caretaker would mind?
Well, we can just leave him in the metal detector in exchange.
Maybe we better not.
Ah!
What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, never mind.
What? Tell me.
Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week.
Oh my god. Oh.
See, that's why I didn't want to tell you.
Well, that was not helpful, Maya.
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Squawk. Let's open it, Nick. Come on.
I'm pretty sure there isn't any money in there.
Oh, but hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
I'm not so sure. He was a crazy old man, so...
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there.
I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter.
A letter? Aw, boring.
Huh, there's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Edgeworth?
Nick, why would Edgeworth's name be on here?
Because he's fucking Yanni Yogi. How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake. Getting on the boat. Firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. Dude. We just got handed the fucking holy grail of evidence. Are you kidding me? We're done. The trial's over. We could call the court here and be done with this immediately. Let's fucking go.
What do you think this means, Nick?
He did it. I don't know, but it looked like he instructed. Look, these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean, get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing is for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Interesting. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth.
Say, Nick, don't people usually
put pictures of fish up on the on the wall to boast about them? Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right?
Right, but don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you?
Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away.
Except the one that got away from us is the caretaker. And we did see him.
Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here? Huh, everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn the heater on. Guess he hasn't been back since the trial.
It doesn't look like he used this kitchen much.
Yeah, you're right.
I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie.
What, you thought he was telling the truth? Come on, Maya, lock in, girl. What else garbage? Okay, we don't care. Hi, Polly.
Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick.
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyways. I'm sure they'll do something.
Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Ugh, great. Now the bird's gonna hate me. Don't worry, Nick. Everybody hates you already. I feel like everybody we've met for these trials hates you. Well, we got that. There's nothing really here. I guess go to the criminal affairs department. Maybe we can look at the evidence locker or something. Huh. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gone back yet. Gumshoe! You won't be coming back today? Oh, Gumshoe! I won't be coming back today!
Oh, really?
He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if that's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe.
Indeed, you're gonna fucking eat it, King.
Can I use your laptop? These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I'd expect. I guess detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Alright. Must be one of the detectives. He might like something himself. Please think about what you're doing, Jalinda. Don't take my tummy away from me, no! Oh, he must be doing image training for a nasty divorce argument. Oh, it's an image training. He might be fucked. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? That's not possible. The world ended yesterday. Oh, he must be reading some predictions for the future on someone's homepage. Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the blue badger. It was my idea. I made it. That's my mascot. I see. Oh, nice. Tomorrow I'll present it before the department at last. I'm going to make sure they know how much people like the blue badger. Good luck. We gotta get out of here, chat. Hi, Edgeworth. Alright, you don't have anything else to say? Just want to get a good look at your face, man. To Grossberg's! Because maybe Grossberg has something to tell us. He's out again.
When does he work anyway?
No, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Even though he told us to come by his office. I guess Mr. Grossberg isn't getting that painting back. I feel kind of bad for him. Oh, well.
One day left, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going.
Maybe I had to do that to trigger him? Nope. I was just trying. Hi, Edgeworth. I know you don't have anything for me. Maybe somewhere around here? I feel the winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets?
I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb.
Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. Maybe there's something behind his cart. I guess Larry has today off.
He was pretty happy about saving Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah, true. We owe him big. Benches.
You're only gonna sit here on a cold day like today. Well, unless they're eating a samurai dog.
How would that change the temperature, I wonder?
You seem troubled, Nick.
No, who me? Trash can with no trash. At least the place was well maintained. Huh, I almost didn't see the signpost. Left boat docks, right exit. Well, back to the boat rentals. Anything on the boats, maybe? There's some boats on the dock. The murder took place in this boat on the dock. Apparently, the police took away the extra boat that was used. Space for one more boat. What about over here? There's a forest here beyond these bushes.
Nick, the forest! There's someone in there! Is it fucking Yanni Yogi?
You're right, there's a few policemen in there.
You must be looking for the caretaker.
Good luck. Yeah, we haven't found that motherfucker anywhere. This leads me to believe I'm missing something here. Like the investigation music playing. Something left in the safe.
I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him.
Well, he left in a hurry, right? I don't even think he came back here after the trial. Polly, did he come back here? Polly? Yeah. Maybe I show that thing to Edgeworth? Yeah, it must be I have to show that to Edgeworth and be like, hey, Edgeworth, check it out. This completely exonerates you? I believe that's the right word. This proves you're innocent. Edgeworth, check us out. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in that shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me?
Who is that old guy anyway?
I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right, but I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
So he was following this letter then?
Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond.
It also says this is your last chance.
Last chance? Last chance? Maybe. Edward, don't steal my line.
Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident.
Wait, that old man.
What is it? Do you know who he is?
Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Yogi?
The suspect in the DL6 incident, the one who was found innocent. You think he was Yanni Yogi? Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago.
Ah! Earthquake!
The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. He started fucking, help! I can't breathe! Quiet, I said quiet, you're not making this any easier.
I want to get out. I want to get out. Help, get us out.
Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. I didn't even know my fucking dad died. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused him temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. Damn, okay.
Huh. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why do you want to take revenge on you?
Oh my god, I got the hiccups. The worst game to get the hiccups on. Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime I committed. A memory of a murder that I did because I killed my dad, I'm guessing. I think the time has come to tell all. Well, did you kill your dad? Am I right? For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help, I can't breathe! Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
I want to get out. Help, get us out.
Oh, don't shout. You'll just use more oxygen. Okay. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Ah. What? What are you? Stop breathing my air.
No, father. He's attacking father.
And then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In the days I pick up the pistol.
Get away!
Why didn't he?
Get away from my father! Why did he throw the gun?
Oh my god. Was that scream I awake? It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
But that's just a dream, right?
That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. You need some serious therapy, Edgeworth, if that's what's... The thought of my father's death scream is the only thing that's been keeping me sane for 15 years. Not, you know, like taking therapy or having a healthy mindset or something. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. If so, you didn't intend to kill your father, so it's an accident. So I think it's also okay.
What?
If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it, Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. Oh, this is bad.
What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do?
I don't know. We're not on trial for the DL6 incident, so I don't feel like it matters. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. And there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe.
There is, Nick. There is someone else who knows about DL6.
Oh, yeah. Now we can go talk to Grossberg. Grossberg! 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 Grossberg!
Hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding. I can't believe you're not.
My. Just calm down and tell me what happened. Just calm down and tell me what happened.
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He sob.
And with the
Sob.
get the crocodile tears out, Maya. Get them out.
I see. So Mr. Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father.
It's only a dream. Only a dream.
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, why do you two look so troubled?
Well...
Also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. Slowly, you want to frame him for murder. You need me to survive. The dream was not a dream. It was real.
I don't know why I've gone for this voice with Grossberg, but this is the voice we're going with now.
As you imagine. Managers threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired and the deed was done.
No. I don't believe it.
Yogi was suspected of murder. His career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Hey, I'm a big man. I don't know what else to do for this voice.
Gregory Edgeworth. What do you know about Edgeworth's father?
He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite but true. He may have one peer that to think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
God, everyone's related back to each other somehow. In the legal sense, not in like the real family sense. My sister?
Gregory Edgeworth with a very calm, disapproving of Mr. Von Cover's techniques.
That's no surprise.
Von Cover is an extreme man. Poet testimonies and evidence were nothing to him, or are nothing to him. He still does that shit all the time. It's crazy. The shit they let him get away with? I wish. The result, he had the perfect record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
Okay. What do you mean? And
He lost.
well, shit. That's unfortunate.
And he died in despair, as it were.
Oh, I see. Not a happy ending to that story, is it?
Not at all. When Gregory Edgeworth's girl was killed, the police called a spirit medium.
Yeah, this was Misty. My mom.
It was your mother, Misty Fey.
Why'd they call her though?
I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right, everyone thought she was, you see. And yet now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? Air quotes testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
Only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless.
Great. Check out this photo of Misty Fey.
She was a beautiful woman. I'm truly sorry about what I did.
Huh? Sorry about what?
Good.
I think I'll stay out of this one. Let's not dwell on that.
Gregory Edgeworth was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what he would have become if I imagine what would have become of Von Karma if he were here alive. This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll see the completion of not one but two trials, all thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage of the DL6 incident has done will never be erased.
Gotcha. This is a stick up. Anyways.
Oh, this is the letter. It seemed that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but his defending clients not for their sake, but for his own.
His own sake?
He never touched his clients, that's one. The only thing he touched was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my idea is quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined.
Oh, because he was temporarily insane. So he probably couldn't get a job. And then, huh?
You understand, Suda.
Wait, what is it?
It's a letter. I've seen his handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? You have any idea who wrote this?
Out of the options, there's really only one that makes sense. Could it be Von Karma?
Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure, but...
Von Karma, Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on the court report.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred Von Karma himself.
What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? What do you know about Von Karma?
If it was truly Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point under the court until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Nah, no.
But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Also, why is the statute of limitations 5 or 15 years instead of 10 years or 5 years or something like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. 15 years honestly feels like a long time for a statute of limitations, but maybe I don't know the legal system.
That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy the grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma had met Gregory Edgeworth in court and Von Karma did win, but he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
What happened? What happened? In the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma.
Von Karma got the verdict he wanted. He won the trial, but Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. Although he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusations stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Mr. Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
I don't know how he's involved in this, but something tells me he maybe he killed Gregory Edgeworth as revenge. Wow.
It must have been quite the shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
Wow, that is the ultimate, like, pettiness. Caring that much about your record, so much that you fucking are like, I fucked up my record, I have to leave on vacation for months to, like, train with other lawyers or something, like Dragon Ball Z style. A vacation?
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacation he'd taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations.
Like go to the sea or to the mountains.
Don't tell me he's never been to Europe.
You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya.
In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot.
Odd. If you want to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation?
What do we do, Nick? Von Karma's gonna bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6?
I won't let him.
Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even an accidental murder is murder, you know.
I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone.
But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care. I know he's not guilty.
Mr. Wright. A few days ago, I suppose I should go check again. The police file might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg, thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand. The police materials, huh? Let's go talk to the police. Hi, Edgeworth. Do you have anything special you want to talk about? Nope. Okay. Love you. Mwah. Bye. Fuck, I went to the wrong spot. I went down one too far, chat. Back to the law offices. Yeah. Alright. Sorry. Got excited about the fucking song. There's hardly anyone here. Yeah, everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. The Yogi Bear. Dash, you! I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
It sounds like Detective Gumshoe's pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well, now I can't just have anyone running around there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyway. You can go in there as long as she's there.
Von Karma?
Yeah, she just arrived, actually.
Von Karma's in the records room.
Nick, let's hurry.
That guy could be fucking destroying evidence or something. I wouldn't put it against him. He probably would.
Dusty as always.
You were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma! Oh, Von Karma!
Huh? One of the drawers is open.
Someone must have been looking in it recently. I can only fucking guess who. The label says unsolved cases evidence. Unsolved cases.
Nick! The file for GL6 is completely empty. What?
What are you doing here?
Ink!
Oh god, I don't like front-facing Von Karma. Not a fan.
Von Karma?
You... How did you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? Or Miles Edgeworth's defense team?
Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys.
Alright, man. Fucking... No need to be that guy.
They're like bugs to me. Needless things to be cut.
Oh my gosh, shut up, bro. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Fucking stop smiling. I don't like your smile. It's gross. I'm not a fan. I do not like him, chat. I do not like him one fucking bit. Hey, man. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
A romanticist who still can shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father. Always second rate.
Mr. Von Karma. You had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me? A grudge gets to be a defense attorney? Why?
Oh, because he dealt the blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did, but what I don't get is this. Well, why did you take a son under your wing afterwards? Yeah, that's kind of weird. The son of your most bitter rival.
That, my dear defense attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
We were right. So, Von Karma's gonna bring up DL6 in court tomorrow.
Oh, no, let's bring up a completely unrelated case.
Hey, buddy, guess what? Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. I don't feel like we should be handing this to him, but... This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Can we have that back, though? Can you not tear it up, please?
Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
Aha! We got your ass lying.
So you admit it. You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter.
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle.
What?
Nick!
What is that thing? Ah! The stun gun for self-defense usually. Why do you have a taser?
Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
$600,000.
Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it usually. Now give me the letter.
No, we're in a fucking police office. There's a cop, there's the chief of police and a detective outside right now. No!
What are you?
Nick Fraud! Die! Oh, Maya! Maya!
Out of my way.
Die! Are the police gonna do anything? He got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Where are the police? We just got tased. Where are we for real? Are the cops not gonna come help? Maya? Oh my god. United States Attorney, fuck you. Maya, open your eyes. Maya. Oh, okay.
The letter. Did he take it?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. Well, if it makes you feel better, one shot from that thing knocked me out cold, too. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Well, you probably shouldn't be worried about the first thing, because you never were a lawyer in the first place. Like, I don't, you've never gone to law school at all, so, I mean, you're doing pretty good for somebody who hasn't been to law school. Not even now when we needed her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Maya. Ugh. There must be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Huh? Maya, she's holding something. What's that? A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Carl was holding this when Maya jumped him. Still bears clear ballistic markings. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. God damn it. Hey, so I think the new worst, like, police force in a video game goes to... I can't think of other bad police forces in video games because I don't remember. Oh, you know what's one I can think of? The bad police force in Metal Gear Rising, where they're just, like, literally crooked cops. But this is... I think this goes above that. What do you mean they let Von Karma tase us in the fucking records room of the police office, and he just walks out fine, no problems. He's walking out with evidence, by the way, of the DL6 incident, a crime that's supposed to go off from being a crime, or going off the statute of limitations tomorrow. I hate this. I hate this game. It pisses me off. I love this game, but I hate it. This is it, Judgment Day. Man, I wish I had a fucking letter that told everybody that fucking Manfred von Karma did the crime. But no, I just had to show it to his fucking face. Jackass. Today, things are gonna get settled at last. A lot of things. What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. You only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stunt gun yesterday. Anyway, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Andrew is looking glum as always. Hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry! I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge? Oh, right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Whoa, pal! What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning.
How'd it go, Detective? Have no fear, as promised, we've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after all that shock I got away in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna show him the bullet, and he's gonna be like... He's gonna have that old man crash. He's gonna be like, oh, I did the crime. I did it. I did it. I'm ready. I'm ready. No, you ain't. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. I forgot that I haven't used this voice in actually all stream. That's crazy. I feel like we usually use this voice before an hour hits. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Oh, right. Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask the prosecutor to submit decisive evidence. Understood.
Oh, come on, don't be odd and just silence whatever little thing he says.
Very well, Mr. Von Comer, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the Bottles rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness to the courtroom.
Hi, Yanni Yogi.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake. Were he witnessed the incident? In addition, he currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness? Why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away. She will now testify. I see. Now, very well. Please begin your testimony. Hey! I'm remembering my own bad voice. I did. Why I left court. I'm really sorry about leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, you see. I figured it got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin on the cross-examination, shall we?
Oh, he has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi. I'm going to prove it. If I just keep yelling Yanni Yogi into his face, do you think he'll remember?
Were you really sorry?
I'd call what you did running away, not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger.
No, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony.
No, he sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Montgomery and Yanni Yogi. When I rushed away, I was buying some food for Polly. Food? Well, Polly's a bit of a gourmand, you see. Surely it's these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in a big pet shop downtown. Well, you weren't arrested until this morning. Why don't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Well, I kinda got lost, you see.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Carr. No one's gonna believe that.
I see. So he was lost.
Oh, please, Your Honor, come to your senses. Fucking can't catch a break, Phoenix. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it. No, because you know you didn't have anything to do with this incident. Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, huh? You know exactly who you are.
The witness is clearly testified yet. He has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
I had proof, and then you took it from me. Ugh. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? Alright, that's impossible.
I'm glad you've come to your senses, all right. Very well, Witness, please continue.
I mean, I need to get one of those motive things, right? And I don't get one.
How can you say you had no motive? I say you do.
Yeah, great. The victim, Robert Hammond.
Sorry, I've been losing sleep over this case and also getting stun-gunned by the fucking prosecutor. Which we still haven't talked about, by the way. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge, it's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about this memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, Your Honor?
You've been saying the same thing now over and over. We've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Yeah, of course, Your Honor. Witnesses have said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both these statements are lies. It's true. His alternative, is if he didn't commit the murder, he watched it. He was a witness.
Order, Mr. Wright. There's a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. Who is he?
Don't play dumb, Bon Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name.
Yanni Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff.
Yogi? That name seems familiar.
Oh,
Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident.
Figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Tisk. No, Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness, as Yanni Yogi, fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
Well, this is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here and now, I've got nowhere else to go. I'm gonna save. How do I prove he's Yanni Yogi here?
Nick, how are you gonna prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
I was asking you that exact question, Maya. I've got no fucking idea, but we'll figure it out. It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Oh, yeah, actually, wait, what? Why did we think of that? But why did we take his fingerprints before? They will compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
I see, that makes sense. Tisk. I burned his fingerprints off.
Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
Did you actually burn them off? I was fucking joking. That was a joke. What? What? No fingerprints? That was a bit. What do you mean? God damn it. His fingerprints have been burned off. God fucking... I'm so over the moon angry. That twist is so fucking mean. I hate you, Ace Attorney. What the fuck? Oh my god, that's good.
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with this stuff. Yep.
What? Yogi, you sneak! You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past?
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
Oh.
Well, what will you do now, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no?
No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. If only I had decisive evidence that, you know, I didn't give to a certain prosecutor before he fucking tased me. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one.
Nick, what are we gonna do? I didn't even consider that you might have a racist fingerprints. Well, yeah, because it's a fucking insane thing to do. What do I do?
Tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine this parrot for a little comic relief,
Don't. No. Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. No. Don't tell me we're gonna actually fucking cross-examine the goddamn bird. Cross-examine his parrot. Oh, God. What is it, Nick? No, you're not gonna... Maya, we've been calling this place a kangaroo court for a while now. But really, I think, Your Honor, this might be a parrot court. The defense would like to take up Mr. Von Karma on his proposal.
Take Mr. Von Karma up? Oh, my proposal.
Exactly, Your Honor. I'd like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Give me that fucking bird. I need that fucking bird on the witness stand right now, Your Honor. I don't care that he's a bird. He is a key witness in this case now.
Order. Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. Actually, I have a right to do as you suggested.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy. It's a fucking bird.
Well, do you still want to go through with your little game?
Of course I'm doing it. Let the parrot take the stand. Let him speak. Let Polly, or her, let her speak. Let Polly speak to the people. The people need to know. They need to know what she's saying. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Von Karma has rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the bird. She's my last chance. At least I think so.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot. Where's that bird?
Polly, do you want a cracker?
Yeah, want a cracker.
That's quite a bird. Bird up. Please tell us your name. Name. The witness is ignoring me.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. You feel bullied? It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Ahem. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us.
That worked.
Oh God. Squawk. Hello, squawk.
Oh. It's not looking great for us to start. Well, that much is true. Oy. Okay.
Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well. Begin your cross-examination.
Right. What are you gonna do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Alright. Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right, what do I say?
Oh, yes! So I recall 2 days ago. Yes!
Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk! Don't forget DL6, Squawk!
I can get Polly to say that here. That'll prove the caretaker has something to do with DL6.
Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello, Squawk. That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot something we forgot. Hello, Squawk. Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Why won't she say it? What the? Did they, like, retrain the bird or something?
Something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Wait. Don't tell me Von Carver expected this. He fucking retrained the bird? He doctored a bird? Are you kidding me? Are you so serious? He knew that far in advance to fucking doctor another witness that is a fucking bird? He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her to respond if he asked if we forgot anything? Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me.
Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot.
Well, I guess we should try to get some...
Do I show some evidence? I guess? I don't know what else to do. What evidence do we have that would prove something with the DL6? Okay, well... I thought showing Polly a picture of herself would work. How do you feel about this? No? Okay, fair enough. This is an interesting scenario because I don't fucking know what this could be. Let me try pressing again. Witness! Yeah, I want you to take spy. Well, we asked how you feel. Let's try what's your name. Maybe you should get her to say her name.
Polly, what's your name? Polly, Squawk.
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity?
Yeah! Yes, it does.
Oh, fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity?
Wait.
Then show us proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking this bluffing a little too far?
Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he's Yanni Yogi. And all we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that reveals the caretaker's identity is... Not that. Not that. Word Lake. Pistol. Air. Gregory Edgeworth. Polly Jenkins! We found it, boys! Let's go.
The DL6 case file?
I fucking got you now, Von Kara. I've got you now.
That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then? So as we'll stop wasting our time. Very well, Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is this, is the information connected to this person's name?
It's on the suspect data page. This page is all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see?
Indeed it does say that, yes.
What was his fiancée's name, Your Honor?
Polly Jenkins. Polly?
Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that is possible. But a mere coincidence, that is all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does that make you my granddaughter's fiancé?
She's only 7 years old.
Oh, she's only 7 years old.
No, that's not how that works.
Indeed. Alone, she's a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We'll need some other corroborating evidence.
Where am I going to find that? Well, I mean, we have evidence that Polly is the, you know, show keeps, okay.
Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence.
Right, but what?
Very well, witness. You may continue.
Witness, you gotta speak to me, please. I think we gotta do the last line. Come on, Polly. Alright, Maya. Actually, yeah. Because now that we know that it's related to, or it could be related to the fiance, there's no way Polly wouldn't be given that sensitive information of a safe code and not be important to him. Maybe I'll get her to say the number on the safe.
Huh? The safe? Why?
Let's try to get her to say anything, okay?
Polly, what was the number on to the safe in the shack?
1228.
The way, as soon as it says something, the connection, it clicks in my brain immediately is crazy.
1228. That's the fucking date of the murder. 12/28/2001. Yep.
Aye, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker.
Actually, Your Honor, it does. That's why I had her say it.
Ridiculous. How can the number 2 is safe to us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
It's in the DL6 incident file.
The GL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case?
I don't know. It's almost like somebody stole the extra evidence in the case file. I don't know who that is, though.
It could be any one of us. You know, that stole the fucking evidence. Illegally, by the way. And walked by policemen. Several policemen, and was fine.
Fucking. I hate the Ace Attorney police. What the fuck?
Mr. Wright, where in this case file is there something related to the safe number?
Case summary, Your Honor. It's on the case summary page, if you start reading.
The case summary?
Specifically the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident, December 28? Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 1228.
Ah!
He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for the safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
I see, it is certainly an interesting coincidence. People often do set secret numbers to dates. Well, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card number to 0001 because I'm number 1. And now I have to change it because you made me say it aloud. This has nothing to do with that date. Nothing. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. And true, that is a possibility. However, 2 coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? No. Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately.
Let's go! The judge is on our side, baby.
Witness, tell us your name. Wait, the witness, he doesn't remember.
No, it's okay.
Whoa. I've accomplished what I've wanted to do. I'm done.
Nick, he looks totally different.
This is the real Yogi, I think, finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years? That's a long time. That's a lot of acting.
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
Damn. Oh my god, his stance is kind of tough now, actually. Hold up.
Order! Yanni Yogi. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancée, my social standing. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who'd sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
Case closed. Open and shut. We're done here. We don't need to talk about the DL6 incident anymore. Doesn't matter, bro.
One comma. Where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent, in this case at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand?
Yippee! Edgeworth, we got you innocent. Let's go.
There are still a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you're cleared of suspicion for this particular case, so I would like to pass the judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
Nope. I don't believe it. Why isn't Carver saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
Not guilty! Woo! Yeah! We saved you, Edgeworth!
That's all. Court is adjourned.
Alright, cool. Was that Edgeworth?
Did someone just say objection?
Oh, wasn't Von Karma? Wait, but that means... No! Edgeworth!
Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge, but revenge for what?
Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess! He's gonna say he's guilty! He's gonna tell him he was the murderer of the DL6 incident! He's gonna tell him he killed his own dad!
Oh, what do I do?
Alright, Edgeworth, shut the fuck up! Shut up! The judgment's already passed! I object to Edgeworth's outburst!
Didn't something like this happen yesterday too? I believe a surgeon would just raise the objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
That'll be Larry.
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
For 15 years, I've had a recurring dream, a nightmare. It's only a nightmare, that's what I told myself.
But now I know it wasn't a dream.
Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I'm guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today.
You had one day, Edgeworth. You could have just been like, oh my god,
Whatever. The culprit is me.
Edgeworth, why do you want to complicate things?
Order, order.
You had 15 years to be like, I did it, I'm sorry. And you were like, you know, throughout those 15 years, you were like, no, actually, I don't want to. I'm not gonna do that, actually.
This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations let out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. Bah. It's obvious we hold a trial right here, right now. We try this man for his crime 15 years ago.
That's bullshit.
I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. I'm going to the seesaw. Bailiff, come on. To the seesaw with you. Yippee. Whee. Yeah.
Whee.
I'm sorry, Wright. I just wasted all your effort. Wright, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm glad I've let you down one last time.
Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad.
I didn't want to believe in myself, detective, but it's the truth. I deserve to be punished.
All right, Edgeworth, now is not the time to be a masochist.
Murder is murder, no matter what the consequences.
This is crazy. Just crazy.
Nick, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more. Getting my case ready. You know. We got this weird bullet.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
Huh? What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court.
Sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tie in your belts. The real fight's just beginning. Edgeworth decided he wanted to make it fucking harder on everybody, so guess what? I'm gonna fucking solve your case. Since you want to be a whiny little bitch about it, Edgeworth. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Right.
Yeah. Since you want to be like that, Edgeworth, we're gonna solve your case. Since you want your case to get fucking solved so badly, Jesus. This guy, so needy. So needy in the relationship.
Now then, I would like to resume our trial.
Wants to win every court case. Wants to say he's guilty of a crime that he didn't do. Fucking this guy.
Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. There is no point. Let us effect to the cross-examining. See, it's so pointless that I'm ready to take my nap. The statute of limitations of the DS6 set runs out today. To such convention, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections?
Not really, Your Honor. I don't think there's much I could have objected on in the first place. Come on, Karma. You knew this was gonna happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand?
He looks so uncomfortable on the stand, bro. He looks like he's like, oh god, I've never been here before.
Would this state his name and profession?
Miles Edgeworth, I'm a prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
It is correct.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Andrew was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work.
Please, please. Please, Edgeworth, I need this. My attorney is kind of homeless.
Edgeworth, I see you trying not to laugh. Wait, but Carver, I see you trying not to laugh, bro. That's mad disrespectful.
That day I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator.
My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot and then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day.
That's all. Until now you thought that this memory was just a dream? We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. Oh, the same crime Mr. Yogi has made. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Okay, Your Honor. I'll try my best.
The DL6 incident.
That day I got out of the car to observe one of my father's trials. What was the trial your father was involved in on that day? I don't remember the things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost and Mr. Von Kommer was the prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Von Kommer, you were handling that case? It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
Well, that's when Edgeworth pointed out the problem of Von Kommer's evidence. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck in the elevator. So there are 3 people, including yourself, trapped in the elevator. It's myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed, no one came to help. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. What did you do then? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. Then something heavy fell at your feet. What was it? A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come up when it fell from his holster.
And you picked it up. What happened next?
Threw it, Mr. Yogi. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it?
I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous, but the air was getting so thick I panicked. So you say you threw the pistol, Mr. Yogi?
I was in a daze. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. The gun fired once? Yes, I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Then they've echoed in my head every day. The gunshot and that horrible scream. The scream. To this day? Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I'll ever forget that scream as long as I live. There it is. One part of the testimony that clearly contradicts the evidence. I don't know what it means. Better find out and quit. Scream. I genuinely don't know. One bullet was found. The murder weapon was fired twice. Maybe the lack of oxygen? My guess it's the lack of oxygen. Let me throw it out there. Nope. Got it. It's not there. Oh, wait, actually, I was one off. There's 2 gunshots. That's right. Okay, yeah. Are you sure you only heard 1 gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and then the scream, and then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see.
No, Your Honor, unfortunately you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Mr. Edgeworth's testimony?
The case summary.
This case looks like you've locked his run out.
What? What do you mean? What? Oh, it was at the victim page. Of course it was. Fucking goddamn it. Stupid court. Oh, whoops. Not what I meant to do. Yeah. They really did just place that evidence there. They placed the gunshot evidence there really to just fucking make sure you hit every dot of it. Interesting.
Why do they do it like that?
Victim data, please. Look at the victim data on this file.
It says quite plainly the murder weapon was fired twice.
Also, it doesn't matter if he was passed out, because the gun being fired twice is important, actually.
Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice.
The first shot was the accidental misfiring when the pistol was thrown.
So who fired the remaining shot?
That's true. That's a genuinely important evidence.
Wasn't there perhaps another shooter that fired that second shot? Your Honor, I assure you, the incident occurred 50 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice, however, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident.
Why?
There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident.
Maybe the DL6 bullet will tell us something?
What?
I see, you do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we heard. One of the shots fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot had something to do with the case?
Yes. Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible. No, Mr. Von Comma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Well, Mr. Wright, show us your proof.
I will, as soon as I save my game. I just imagine like Phoenix turns around, he's like, fuck, shit, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm saved. Alright, let's do this shit.
Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident?
I think here. Because there's one. Yeah, because it entered his heart and was taken from his heart. Look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth.
I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth.
This proves that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it.
So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where?
Your Honor, please get a clue. Fucking use your eyes, King. Right there. Right there. As it should be obvious, the contradiction is here.
I see a bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol, yet there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot.
Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. I got the hiccups.
Mr. Wright, who could that someone else be?
The murderer, of course.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look what's more than your 6-inch case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
The case summary page? That's on page 1.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue is found on the scene.
So, that's a fucking lie, because I've got a fucking bullet in my pocket right now.
If the pressure order did be fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because a second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was stolen fired by his own son. This is the truth of this matter, the whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made the bullet hole in that door.
But what if somebody was like standing in front of the door because the glass, it goes through the glass and hits. No.
Order, I will have order.
I think I have an idea. I'm starting to like think on the level of this game of like who all right, like let's quickly just double check. Who else would have been at the scene of the crime? Is Yanni Yogi, Edgeworth's dad, and fucking Von Car. Hey, chat. I think maybe the bullet hit Von Karma or something. And like he just left. And like took the bullet out and was like,
Oh, I'm taking the bullet out. I'm just going to sneak this in my back pocket and use it as like a necklace or something.
I have no idea.
Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us clearly, that the murderer was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, Mr. Commerce says the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. Shall we have the second bullet fired? I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet did exist. Yeah, because there's a bullet hole in the wall. Am I wrong? Am I wrong about this whole incident?
What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection?
Sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was all wrong.
Nick?
If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. Except for the fact that there's still like a bullet hole in the wall. So we know there was a second bullet. I don't see why there's like, you need evidence there was a second bullet. I have the evidence. There's a literal bullet hole in the wall. Unless you guys think that a bullet can go through a person's heart and into the wall. But I don't think that's how that works.
No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent.
Sorry. It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought the 2 shots had been fired. Because they had been fired. It's so, like, clear. I was so certain of it. I thought I won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now it's wrong to think it could be that simple. This case stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick.
Well, it seems that we're finally cleared up this incident. One bullet was found at the scene of the crime. I thought it was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention.
Yes, I did. Oh, no. You accepted the guilt.
Very well, the statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce my verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. I have an objection. Objection! Your Honor. I object.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. No, oh, no, you don't. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object,
Nick? I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh, no. It must exist. Why did we get like a flashbang of fucking Mia? Okay, we are getting flashbangs of fucking Mia. I thought that was like a glitch or something. No, that's real. We are getting just flashbangs of Mia. Hi, Mia.
The second bullet.
What? What'd you just say?
Nothing.
The second bullet must exist, but where?
Someone took it.
It's more like a drive-by. It's like, someone took it.
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor. Sorry. I was having a bit of like a flash of seeing my old mentor,
a little bit of a hallucination, but it's fine. The second bullet, it existed.
What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer!
The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
I'm still thinking about that one.
So the criminal took the second bullet, but why?
Huh?
Mr. How would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
Maybe the murderer didn't need it, I guess? Okay, so here... You know what? If we're going with the ridiculous theory that of like Von Karma somehow got shot and had to go take the bullet out himself, but that doesn't make him the murderer. Fuck it, I'm still gonna do it. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for the stray bullet? I got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright? The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. What will mention, but it's true.
Had to take it. Had to take it. Had to take it. The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. I already am thinking crazy, Mia. I'm having fucking flashes of you in my mind. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright?
Yeah, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But the murderer had to take the bullet.
Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Well, for instance...
For instance, what?
Maybe the bullet hit the murderer.
The bullets hit the murderer?
Just saying, for instance. You don't know. Were you there? You weren't there. So, I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Why do I say things? Why do I make, why do I listen to people's crackpot theories? And by people, I mean mine.
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot.
Well, I thought Yanni Yogi was gonna get shot, but I guess that doesn't work.
And they left the second bullet still inside of them?
But then that would mean that Von Karma was in the Actually, but that would make sense if Von Karma was in the elevator with... Was Von Karma the murderer this whole time? Oh, God.
Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime?
Yeah, I guess that's how it would work, yeah.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people that rescued from the elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean...
The murderer came from outside. Yeah. But how? The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. Pistol discharges. Bullet hits the murderer outside. Boy loses consciousness. Murderer opens elevator door. Shoots.
Mr. Wright, you two are the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known.
But wouldn't they see... No, because they wouldn't see him because Yanni Yogi went temporarily insane. And also, wasn't the power out because of the earthquake? And that's why the elevator couldn't open? Oh. Why is it making sense now? It's making sense now. I'm like, oh yeah, Von Karma totally could have been the murderer here. God damn it. Where's the writing team in this game? They fucking do a ridiculous job coming up with the most insane theories. Being like, okay, but what if this happens, and we loop over to this happening?
Mr. Wright, you're truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping it. I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it, deny it. No one involved in the incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right, I can't think of anyone.
Hey, Nick.
I just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy? That was crazy once. They locked me in a room.
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Gregory Edgeworth does a blow to his public trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. Took a vacation for several months.
Are you telling me Von Karma got shot in the shoulder, saw the opportunity, took the gun, kills Edgeworth's dad, and then leaves to go on vacation for several months because he's going to an offshore, like a hospital in another country to get the bullet removed? First off, you have to have the bullet stuck in his arm for like multiple days, probably. That's insane.
Yes, a usual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation taken in many years of prosecuting.
I thought his just fucking ego was hurt. But apparently he must have gotten shot in the shoulder or something. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of the shock? But took it because he was injured? That would mean, it can only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident? He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma? Oh, man.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright. You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor. I just thought of a crazy theory.
Well, you have indicated the possibility the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? Yeah, might as well. Your Honor. There is a suspect. One lone suspect.
Well, certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
My hands are shaking.
The what?
Von Karma.
Von Karma?
Oh yeah, play my tunes.
You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there? Bah. You don't object? I see no need. I honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection.
Well, you're gonna regret doing that, buddy, because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yeah, you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why did you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took on vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the night vet, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Oh, we can't do that because okay.
Nick, let's find out who his doctor is.
It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. Don't tell me that means what I think it means then. He probably didn't undergo surgery. Is the bullet still inside him? I would leave the doctor as a witness. Ugh, nobody's that perfect.
So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane.
No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. The bullet is still in his arm? Is that why he fucking grabs his arm? Are you kidding me? That was not just like a random detail? That's fucking crazy. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove the evidence? Evidence to prove that I was shot?
I believe it's impossible to
show the evidence because you have the bullet in your shoulder. It'd be impossible to find the doctor who operated on Von Karma now, even if Von Karma did undergo surgery.
It seems you have finally come to your senses. No, you realize the truth. You can't prove something that didn't happen.
Nick,
The court record.
there must be something.
The court record? What could be in there? Air and elevator was auctioned depleted at the time of incident. No clues found on the scene. Murder weapon fired twice. Returning from lost trial with son, age 9. Hours rest. I have no idea. God, is there time? I better think of it on the go. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. Oh. My God.
What?
What are bullets made of? I just saw that. The evidence that proves that Mr. Von Karma the shot is... This is why we've kept the metal detector in our inventory for so long. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. This is ridiculous. Are you kidding me? This is the most kangaroo court we've gone on this group, and it's working. So then I ask, where is the bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
You don't mean...
This motherfucker still has the bullet in his chest. I do. There's the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. This is pretty normal compared to what happens later in the series. Oh boy. I can't wait for more of the series then, because holy shit, this is fucking crazy.
Is that even possible for all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out. I feel like he'd get, you know, it'd get infected or something. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find.
No, let's not do that. Everyone be cool. I refuse.
You refuse?
But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you.
Check and mate, bitch.
Order, order, order.
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge, I call for a suspension of the trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It's like you said yourself, bitch. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now.
Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. You will submit yourself to testing. Sorry, I'm using your voice now because I'm getting all...
Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but I guess we have to give it a shot. Let me hear a beep. All right, can we not hear the beep anymore? It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Oh, somebody followed. I heard it. Kelvin 5KE. Welcome, welcome. Mr. Von Karma. You? It was you. I mean, Discord. Sorry, I don't add people on Discord. I am working on a Discord server soon, though, so be on the lookout for that. That'll be coming out eventually. But I do not just add people on Discord, unfortunately. Apologies. I was
afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. Completely unrelated bullet.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DR6 incident. I claim that bullet in my shoulder is no relation to DR6.
Well, let's dig it out of your shoulder and figure it out for ourselves.
But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? No, I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I. Mr. Wright, well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet is the DL6 bullet? Of course you can't. You don't have any DL6 evidence.
That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. Illegally, I should mention. Do we have a record of who goes into the records room, please? Like, are we for real?
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close, one day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. I think it's the bullet.
That's, a bullet? Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. It was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings.
You know, the fingerprints of a gun, as somebody fucking mentioned. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you tell which weapon fired that bullet. It's quite accurate.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. The one bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart, and the other which is buried in Von Karma's shoulder. We could analyze both bullets, then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. First of all, it can't be good that you have a bullet in your shoulder still. Like, that can't be healthy, no matter what. So this is think of it as a win-win for you, Von Karma. If you get it out, then obviously you're innocent, and you got free surgery. Because the court will pay for that, surely. Maybe not, though, because this is Japanifornia. It's presumably either in Japan or in U.S. And if it's in the U.S., oops. Oops, probably not, because health insurance. Oopsies. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? He's crashing out! He's crashing out!
That scream.
I've heard that scream before. I heard Mr. Von Karma scream. It wasn't fucking... I thought it was his dad that got shot. Alright.
I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know.
Help, I can't breathe. I said, be quiet, you're not making a sneeze. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Throw. Get away. Get away from my father. Bang. Goes through the glass. It goes through the glass to hit Von Karma.
It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
You're the screamer and not my father or Yanni Yogi.
Mr. Von Karma?
Oh my god, we're giving him PTSD. Oh my god.
Only you would dare defy me.
So it was you. Damn.
You and your father are my curse. Your father shaped you with a penalty of my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death! Death!
Ow, that actually hurt my voice. Wow. That's crazy. Interesting.
Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I I'm sorry, but you'll have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me penalized?
It's crazy that all this started because Von Karma's ego got hurt. Yeah. It's weird. It's weirdly believable because I could imagine like a crazy celebrity lawyer doing something like this. But like this level of hair, why did he wait for the statute of limitations to run out? Like, he probably could have won if it just wasn't Phoenix Wright he was fucking arguing against.
Me penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly I found myself at the doctor's. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black, the lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise.
And a bullet hit your shoulder.
I was in pain. A horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on, and the elevator door opened before my very eyes. I saw 3 people lying inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol laid at my feet. I knew that it was destiny.
Bang. Okay. And then you said,
Merry Christmas. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who had shot him. Later he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime.
so that's why he said. You know, thinking about it now, the entirety of the DL6 incident could have been avoided. Like, this entire case could have been thrown out and ignored completely if Gregory Edgeworth's spirit didn't blame Yanni Yogi. If it went, I don't know who killed me, I was unconscious, we would have never known.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open the elevator door? Judge! What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring it into this miserable charade. Now, end it. Oh, very well. It appears we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. To be exact, Mr. Byers Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
You are innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
This could have been avoided if Gregory took the stairs instead. Literally, we just had to take the stairs. If y'all didn't decide to be lazy for one day, you could have, not been dead. And Edgeworth would have been a defense attorney. And it would have been Miles Edgeworth, ace attorney, instead of Phoenix Wright, ace attorney.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now instead we have ace attorney investigations, I think. It's ace attorney investigations, is that right?
Now I declare the defendant not guilty. Woo! Alright, everybody lock up fucking Von Karma. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Hey, we gotta lock up Von Karma, though. Okay, they got it. You guys locked him up? Yeah. Okay, cool. Sick.
Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He was pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed!
I gotta say, I'm impressed. We're gonna get a fucking newsletter, like, a week later, and it's gonna be like, famed court prosecutor kills self after found guilty of murder. And we're gonna be like, ah, oops, sorry, Von Karma. It's gonna be fucked up.
I gotta say, I'm impressed.
Yeah, it was pretty close though. I was sure we had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
Hi, Edgeworth. So it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right.
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this.
Is he gonna confess his love? I know. Try thank you, or I love you, or I wanna have a little ha with you. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I've been writing a lot of fan fiction on AO3. I feel like Maya would write AO3 fan fiction. She seems like that kind of girly.
I see. Thank you, Wright.
Oh, you're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that.
Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing.
Just give him a big sloppy kiss. Come on. We've all been waiting for it. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
Oh, she's got you there.
I thought it was gonna be Gumshoe going, whoa! Holy shit, they're making out! That's crazy over there. You know what? Good for them. Those two are gay. Good for them. Good for them.
Von Carlo is too prideful to sue her. It's like, yeah. You know what? You were right. Von Carlo would just be like, I had a perfect record. Now I need to figure out a crackpot plan to kill Phoenix Wright.
Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight is party. Dinner's on me.
Yes!
Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. Boo cash.
See, Mr. Edgeworth used to take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
I see. Ahem. Whoop. I feel foolish.
Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
Hey, y'all.
Lana? I guess you're here too.
Lana!
Y'all are great in there.
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats.
Thank y'all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Except for the time where I said you did it.
Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh?
Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lana?
Who, me? I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh? Isn't that guy a hot dog guy from the park?
Huh, Larry?
It's over, Nick. My life is over.
Oh God, did fucking Keon say fucking dump you? Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now?
Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world.
You don't look sick.
It's Keontae. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind.
Yeah, I should have seen that coming. I'm not surprised.
Yo, Edgy, there you are.
Yes, here I am.
Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration.
Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Butch, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's police talk for prison food, right? Right?
I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah, what's up?
That envelope, that Larry gave me, it's got money in it.
Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Then fucking Larry! God damn it, Larry. You fucking stole his $38, didn't you? Huh. What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly? Nick! Wasn't that the exact amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth at school? $38. No. No, Larry, it was you!
What are you so surprised about, right?
Huh?
He was absent that day from school, right? Well, it doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway.
And he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
I was never good at history.
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I couldn't have pictured Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Yeah, I know. That's literally been like the crux of one of the first trials of this game. Really, Wright? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this is sure an unexpected turn of events, eh?
Edgeworth.
You should have told me.
Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd say so, yes.
There you have it.
Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did.
Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Thanks, guys. Real votes of confidence over here. Death. The death sentence for both of you. Man, if only I'd known I'd become a prosecutor.
Well, the same goes to me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor and part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Oh, Edgeworth. Want to switch, right?
Hey, y'all, line up. I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time. Let's go.
And after that, dinner on me. Pal, she.
Snap, snap. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth was still in detention. Why was he in detention? Wright and Co. Law Offices. Oh, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Damn, Phoenix was fucking partying. He was like that. Huh? It's only 5 o'clock. Maybe I should go back to sleep. Huh? What's this? A letter? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless, so I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. No! Maya! I can't lose Maya, bro. No! I love Maya. She's like my favorite. I love her. She's so funny. Goodbye. What time is it? God, the first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station. Surely she missed the first train. She sucks. At getting to places on time. I didn't finish my sentence. I fully was just like, she sucks. Done. I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick! Maya! So you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? No, I'm gonna cry, bro. Hold it! Wait! What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yeah, only her voice, but still. At the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, Mr. Grossberg helped, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you're the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show my evidence to cheer her up. The bullet. A bullet? Yeah, Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to the DL6. But you're the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This is the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. Maybe rephrase it. That sounds like you shot him. And you were the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. Couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
I don't know about that.
Get on the train. You're going to miss it, girl. So this is it. See you soon, Maya.
See you soon, Maya.
Hi, Maya. Oh, she's crying. Oh, man, no. Thanks, Nick. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I got so emotionally attached to Maya so quick, guys. Holy shit. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page and say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters.
Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Yes, Your Honor. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this.
Shu Takumi. Well, thank you, Shu Takumi, for making this case. Because this case is evil.
Hey, pal. Miss Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy new year. Talk about pleasant surprise.
Whoop, Detective Gumshoe.
Then he hung his head and low and went right back outside. I was kind of embarrassed or something. Strange, huh?
The game ends on the here on the GBA version.
This came out on the GBA?
I didn't know this came out on the GBA. I thought there was only the DS version. Huh. You learn something new every day.
Nick? Nah, I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah.
Somebody tells me she's not leaving Hawaii, bro. Tatsuru Iwamoto. Oh, hey, it's Pain.
Who, Wright? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. Fucking, I'm sure he's grateful.
Shut the fuck up, Pain. We don't give a shit about you. You're a third-rate court guy, but you suck. Original trilogy released on GBA at first, but that never released outside of... that's why I didn't know about it.
Phoenix Wright, the bellboy. Ah, the defense attorney whom I wrote the affidavit for. Oh, you know I should have taken over management at Gateway Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by.
Oh, good for him. Moving up in the world. Good for that guy. Good for the bellboy. Big W for the bellboy.
It's you. Phoenix Wright? Oh, yes, mirrors of the study, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. I haven't seen him of late. The days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see?
Thank you, Mr. Grossberg. Is Grossberg supposed to be a defense attorney? He feels like he's very prosecutor-y. I think he is supposed to be a defense attorney. Oh, God. Hi.
Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. Can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know? Oh, God. I'm old, so I'm going to just keep talking and I don't know wind. Ah.
Sound effects. Atsushi Mori. Atsushi Mori, you did some great sound effects, but also could you please pick different beeps? Because that shit was so loud.
Oh, I think pictures is it. Oh, Mr. Wright, a great deal for that. Oh, I'm still keeping my face in the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kids' dreams, you know. I wouldn't want to ruin any kids' dreams, you know.
Publicity. Publicity for a game like this. I guess it's just talking about it.
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. Sounds like she got caught cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but I didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of a place is she living at, anyway?
Oh, a place, you know, in the middle of the mountains where she can't, you know, do anything. So, I'm surprised we didn't have a case where we went to the mountains. Actually, I think I've heard something about there being a case in the mountains eventually.
Right, who's that? You want to talk about Pink Princess? Anyone? Alright. But, you know, I stuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy my tender age.
Is it? Who would it be? Is it Olivia? It's either Olivia or it's Old Bag, I get. Oh, don't make Old Bag. Yeah, I remember Wright, that lawyer guy. Me? I'm training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real? Yeah, that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. Is it Mia's ghost? Please tell me it's a ghost of Mia. I really hope it's the Mia's ghost. Mia's ghost, because that shit would be funny as shit. It is! Yeah! Let's go! Mia's ghost! Oh my god, I love her. I love you, Mia. Mia Faye, my love. Thank you, Capcom. Ah! They scared me. Rise from the Ashes. A new episode's been added. Very cool. Yes. This is where we're gonna call a stream for today, because it's 9:30. We'll be back, I guess, with Case 5 next time. We'll watch this little sequence. The opening. Okay. Storms are coming, storms are brewing. Oh, we have, whoa! Whoa, we have animation! Whoa, 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 whoa! Animated? What the fuck? Two people? Is this 2 murders in 2 different places happening at the same time? Are we gonna have to solve a double homicide? What the fuck? There's a lot going on. Well, it's been 2 months since Maya left the office. And that's where we'll stop. Yeah. Oops. Touchscreen. Alright. Let's go find somebody to raid. This game is very good. I'm so glad we keep playing it. I'm a big Ace Attorney boy. I'm big on it. I'm excited to keep going through it. But if any of you have seen the schedule for this week, you would know that we're not going through it next. We're actually doing something else next stream. Quickly, I'm gonna send you all off to Tabby Bat. If you remember from our streams of what's it called? My brain forgot. Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Tabby Bat was playing Fire Emblem last time. They're right now playing Call of the Lamb, which means you get to hang out, and I believe Twitch integration's on in this too. So like, you could eventually become one of the little guys that walks around. It's fun. But yeah, so I'm gonna send you a Tabby Bat. Yeah. First, as for streams this week, Sunday, we will be doing more Ace Attorney. But before that, we're gonna have another stream going on tomorrow, and we're gonna be playing Sam and Max Hit the Road. It's an old game from, I think it's Lucasfilm, or LucasArts, I guess technically. Based on the Sam and Max series. If you guys know what Sam and Max is, it's very fun. I'll talk about it more tomorrow. I love them. They're very funny. It's a good time. It's a point-and-click adventure. So if you like those, you'll enjoy that. But that's all. Thank you all for being here. Love y'all. Be nice to each other. All those good things, you know, all that shit. Spread love, not hate. Yippee, ki-yay. That's all, I guess. Goodbye!